We finna get into it right now, y'all.
Woo! Let's get it.
And the moment that Charlie was shot, I knew what happened to him was not random, okay? He was betrayed. And the moment that Charlie was shot, I knew what happened to him was not random, okay? He was betrayed. Charlie Kirk was the first casualty of the war in Iran. I'm certain of that. And it's deeper than that.
Whoa.
I am now of the
She
opinion
knows.
that he was likely
See, that's the problem. When certain people get this information, instead of going back into the lodge, you know, where we do our studies, not Masonic, I'm talking about your own personal study, wherever you do that at. A lot of that, and my mom told me about this, a lot of the information that's below, way deep, that may be very true, you have to keep that to yourself. So be save yourself with that information. It has to be better molded into, unfortunately, into something that could better be delivered to the people. You feel me? Or else it just won't work. And that's what I think it is with Asmondgold. Asmondgold doesn't, it's not that he dislikes her, it's just he doesn't like how she presents her information. Because you come off just crazy. But, you know, let's continue.
sacrificed. And
He was sacrificed. Sacrificed to the gods.
I want to tell you why I got there. You guys know, if you're a part of my book club, I've been doing a lot of research into Freemasonry. About a month ago, while we took a break to prepare for our Bride of Charlie series, someone sent me this. I'm showing you, this is what they sent me in the mail.
It's the
Something
Holy
that is
Bible?
known as a Freemason Bible. Now, I knew that these
I haven't
existed
seen this.
because of my studying Sigmund Freud and looking into the fact that he had inherited one from his father. The backstory of this one in particular came with a handwritten.
Okay, so we already know, okay, every religion, every little group, secret society, whatever you want to call it, they all have their own versions of the Bible. They all have different scriptures that they took out, chop, screw, remix, all that. These are every empire, every secret group out there. They all do different things to morph and twist up the words that's in the original Holy Book. We already know this.
Man, listen, I know.
Letter is that a 33rd degree Freemason out in Oklahoma died, and all of his belongings were left in a home that was eventually auctioned off. And the person who had this in his possession, his relative was the person who acquired the home. And they went in and they burned everything in it effectively.
Right.
Thinking that it was obviously just carrying bad spirits. But he, for some reason, had the sense that he should keep this one
This
item.
Bible. And then
For no particular
and luckily he gave it to you now. Now you have this evil Bible.
reason, he kept it in the back of his truck for over a decade. And when he saw me covering the history of Freemasonry,
I'll tell you right now, this wasn't in the back of a truck for over a...
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't really. Now you have it. See, when you go dibbling, dabbling into these things, you don't know who you're gonna meet and who's gonna come as false people. They might have the intent. You might think that they're trying to help you take down and get closer to the truth whole time. And their agent, they just gave you a Masonic Bible. So, it's crazy.
a decade. If it was, the entire front of this would be completely cooked. Like, there's no way that something like this would survive in the back of a truck and not have more damage to the sides and the edges of it. Like, I mean, you instantly know that's not true. Everybody knows that's not true instantaneously.
for over a decade. And when he saw me covering the history of Freemasonry and what they believe, trying to discern what it is that they believe, he felt that this was the reason that he had kept it all those years. So he just sent it to me
he knew
to provide me further insight into what they believe and what they practice at the top of Freemasonry. This is not your granddad's Freemason lodge, okay? Oh, my
this is
lodge.
elite Freemasonry.
No, this is not that. That is not what 33rd degree Freemasonry is.
Right.
So I flipped through this immediately, after we did
Yes.
douse it in holy water. I flipped through it. And within the very first
What, man? She doused it in holy water. Okay. I don't know. We don't know if that'll work, but give her a break, Asmond. Jeez. Let it. You feel me?
pages, there was a pentagram with various illustrations inside of it, notes around it. I'm going to show you that now. We just took a picture for it for you to see it.
Oh my God.
There at the bottom. And in case you can't
Holy
see
shit.
what is pointing to the middle,
A
it
fallen
says
prince.
place of sacrifice or worship.
Uh-oh.
Place of sacrifice or worship in the middle there. So I want you to note that in this Freemason Bible, it illustrates that a sacrifice must be made in the center of a pentagon.
And Charlie Kirk was in the center. Charlie Kirk was sacrificed by the Freemasons.
The pentagon. 5 sides. Like a house.
The thing is, it could be true. Everything she's saying could be true. And there's everything we see going on. It very well could be true. It's just the way she's delivering it. That's my thing. And I don't know. In today's day, it'll have a reaction like Asmondgold. So learn from this.
And I thought, how curious that Charlie was indeed seated in the center of a pentagon when he was killed. Let me demonstrate that for you. You can see that right.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my fucking God. Look at this. Look at this. No.
Asmondgold is a jerk, bro. He's a troll, man. I mean, because it very well could have been ritualistic, but things of that level have to be, those stay at the house. Those stay in the layer where we do the deep studies and the deep, those stay back there. We don't bring those to the forefront, especially when we're at Candice Owens level. But again, you pray for Candice Owens. I feel there's a lot going on with her. She's still getting over the death of Charlie Kirk. So Asmond, give her a break. Give her a break.
No. You guys might not be putting it together. No. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 6, 6. Oh my God.
There. I believe that the manner of Charlie's death was also intended to cast a spell. That's the only thing I come up. I kept asking the question.
This is the only thing I can come up with.
You can see that right there. I believe that the manner of Charlie's death was also intended to cast a spell.
Of course.
That's the only thing I come up. I kept asking the question, why did they broadcast this?
Oh my God.
Give her a break, Asmond. Give her a break. Give her a break. Give her a break. These are why emotions cannot play a role when you're doing this type of work. Because even if you're right, it'll be received like this. Shout outs to Mom Dukes. She always told me that. Always held it to me. I love you, Mom Dukes. Forever. You know that.
It's just like... And do you remember what I said about whenever I said that she wrote herself into a corner? I will, as always, I will always become more right as time goes on.
Making us watch Charlie die was diabolical.
Wait, let me take a step back. She's not saying diabolical in like the TikTok way. She's saying diabolical in the biblical way. So these are literal demons that wanted everybody to see Charlie Kirk's assassination for the blood cost of the human sacrifice to bring upon the spell to cast the world into chaos to begin the war in Iran as proclaimed by the Freemason Holy Bible. This is the kind of stuff
very well could be true, but shouldn't be presented to the masses like this.
That makes me glad that my mom isn't around. Because if she was...
And that's where we stop it, guys. Asmond, he's bugging now. He be bugging. He be, he's a super troll. Shout outs to Candice Owens, man. Pray for Candice Owens. Pray for Asmondgold. We just got to come together, everybody, y'all right. It's just people battling with the mindsets of who, carrying certain information. That's how I feel. You feel me? Because there's nothing that Candice is saying that is not true. But it's the way it's being presented, which is going to, of course, react. Asmondgold, But shout outs to that, man. We on the front line. We're going to keep going along with these reaction videos. Asmond, leave her alone, man. Leave her alone. You see all the stuff going on with her. Just leave her alone, man. We on the front line with it. Y'all get at me in the comment section. Let me know how y'all feel. Sorry about the sound that happened. Trying to get stuff situated, with the sound, stuff like that. Y'all chime in. Till next time, man. I know what time it is, man. We on the front line. Salute.